Alright, so I kind of want to get on here and upload something and recap September. Kind of had like motivation issues for YouTube uploads because I don't know. I feel like YouTube is one of those platforms that's harder to gain traction on. So I started uploading on TikTok for my trading content. So um, I'm really just here today to talk about like the mental shift that allowed this month of September to be the best performing trading month that I've had. And this was coming off of August, which was like pretty rough for everyone that I know. It was just hard to trade. Um, it was about just letting go of like the outcomes and stuff. So I realized that one of the things that was like holding me back was having like a goal that says 10K in 1 month, because essentially what that does is, if you can't control outcomes in trading, right? It's probability based, and all you can do is tilt the probabilities in your favor over a certain amount of time. So as much as I want to get on here and say, yo, I just made 10K this month, um, we got close. Okay, we got 3K, which is good, right? But no, that's not like crazy though. But as far as win rate and everything related to trading, I spent half of the month on an account that I couldn't even get a payout on, um, which was partly why we didn't get the 10K. Like, but if I was on a funded account all month, I probably would have gotten like maybe 10, like probably 6, probably 9. So I'm really happy with how the month went. Um, but the biggest thing that made a difference, because I came back in August, I was like, I forgot everything. Like, I don't remember what to do. Like, everything's fucking fucked. And instead of like grinding, like trying to like force stuff, because I understood that when you're grinding trading, like really what you're trying to do is know enough and feel confident enough that you have some sort of control or some sort of certainty, when like in reality you can't have that. Like, every trade you put on, you are subjecting yourself to probabilities of the market, right? So I understood that I wasn't actually backtesting. I wasn't actually learning for the right reasons. I was learning so I could feel like certainty, so I could feel like confidence. Um, and I understood that, and I stopped backtesting. I stopped watching a bunch of YouTube videos, and I just let my strategy play out over the month. And consequently, I had over a 70% win rate, and it was the best like trading month performance that I've ever had. And it kind of all started with understanding that success, or like being that version of yourself that would succeed, isn't something that you have to go chase. You don't have to. You don't have to go prove it to yourself by doing something. Like, you can just really just decide that you are that person, and that you are going to move that way. You are going to be that way right now. Because I had in my head, once we get our first 10K month, like everything's gonna change. Everything's gonna be different. And then I understood that that is something outside of me, right? So like that is an achievement. That is an outcome. That is something that can happen, right? But that is not internal, right? I understood that I was doing so much chasing external outcomes, results, like things that are outside of myself, and not just doing the work internally, and just really believing in myself, and not having to force or prove or rush anything. It's like, I understood that if I just follow my trading strategy and manage my risk and just trade to the best performance that I can. I mean, this month, I literally could have been a 100K month. It could have been a $1 million month. It could have been a $10,000 month, based off of how much capital I had to trade. Because the returns in P&L that I got this month were really fucking good. Winning, winning, winning every single day. I think the most there was 1 week where I had 2 losing days, and then I had 1 losing day every week. So 4 out of 5 days for 3 weeks I won every day, and then 1 week I lost two. So that's like a 70 something fucking percent win rate. So I mean that performance could have banked any amount of money based off of how much capital I had. So I understood that it's like really just about your performance. Like how good are you actually doing on the charts? Like are you consistent on the charts? Are you following your rules? Are you taking good trades? Are you taking A plus setups? And I just started doing that, and I stopped feeling the need to like chase having something proved, like having to have some sort of proof, because it's right in front of you, right? I don't have. It's not like this big achievement that I set for myself. But I understood that's honestly what holds you back. It's like I have to have this achievement to feel this certain type of way about myself and about what I'm doing. And then when you let go of the need for that, like you stop needing things and you just start doing, it just fucking happens. And it happens quicker than you thought. Like really fast. So this month I got something a lot more valuable than 2 more payouts. Right? Way more valuable. I was understanding that because I feel this will carry over. Eventually I will teach this to others. So, I lack motivation on uploading on YouTube, like I said, but on TikTok. If this YouTube video start getting traction, I'll connect it to. But for now, there's not really no reason. So I started doing stuff outside of the charts to make my psychology better, instead of like trying to focus on the charts all day, because that actually made me trade worse. So I just let go, because when you're chasing this shit constantly, when you're always trying to be in control, like what you're telling your subconscious mind is that we don't have it. Like that's not me yet. Like when you chase things, you are manifesting that they are running from you. And that is exactly what will fucking happen. Instead of just being in like a state of abundance, so like having a belief that opportunities are limitless, that potential is limitless, time is limitless, and you can do all things. Like having this belief will make you achieve your goals faster than having a belief that you're going to work as hard as you fucking possibly can to make it happen in 1 month. Do you know what if that makes any sense? It's kind of just like the harder you try to grab at something, the more it evades you. Like if you chase something, it will run. You know what I mean? So I just kind of sat where I am, became content, grateful of the position that I was in, and I understood that I already have it. It's already within me. Like I don't need to have $1 million in my account to be a millionaire. Right? Being a millionaire is a mindset, because money's not fucking real. Money is a measure of units. It's just like it's a number. Right? So you don't get to success by because like this is very like paradox. This makes no sense to people that are in sales, people that are in sports, that they have to work as hard as they can to make results. Like this will make no sense to a lot of people. Unless you are a trader, you understand that you do not get paid for your time and efforts. That doesn't pay you. You don't get paid hourly. You only get paid for your decisions. And you make decisions once or twice a day. And that is less than 3 hours. Right? So grinding the other 8 hours won't get you paid. And it's hard to understand that about trading, that like doesn't matter how well you know a strategy, doesn't matter how much you know, how good your strategy is. Are you making money? Yes or no? That's all that matters. We're doing this shit to make money. So I understood that I was spending a lot of time doing things, trying to like feel like, okay, this is definitely gonna help, this will help, this will help. It's like, no, bro, I already know what I'm doing. I have a great win rate. And it's like, I'm just gonna cruise into the next month on a $150,000 account that I have passed, funded, ready to go, as of Friday. So I'm literally just gonna click on that shit. Max payout on that is $3 grand, and then you can take payout every week. So next month could easily be more than a $10,000 month. And I'm going to upload about that on YouTube when it happens, or during that month. But for the most part, I'm really just on TikTok right now. So I'll show the TikTok. Yeah. So that's where I'm uploading my daily trades. I'm trying to get into making the content like better, more consumable, like entertaining content. So I'm trying with that. And also just trying to build a social media presence. So I'm in a place at the end of this month where I'm very happy with how everything went. I'm really happy with my performance. I started basing my contentment off of, like, I'm proud of myself because I had a good attitude. I'm proud of myself because I had a good mindset. Not I'm proud of myself because I made money, right? And I feel like this mindset is priceless, especially in the trading space. So I'm trying to fill up my day outside of the charts with other things that are enjoyable, fun. So like I'm trying to take the gym more seriously. I'm gonna try to upload some content for that. I'm gonna maybe spend some time uploading some trading educational videos. Growing a social media presence. So yeah, I'm just gonna upload this and see you later.